Hey, hi, hello, welcome or welcome back. My name is Ari and today I want to look at my 5-star predictions from 2023 and see A, if I read them all, and B, if I gave any of them, all of them, 5 stars. Am I good at predicting my own 5 stars? The answer is usually no. First book I'm going to talk about is one that I predicted I was going to get 5 stars last year and never got around to reading, and that was The Last Human by Zach Jordan. First book up here is The Last Human by Zach Jordan. So this was a book I predicted was going to be a 5-star in 2022. Didn't read it in 2022, so predicted it would be a 5-star in 2023. I DNF'd this. Oh no. Yeah, I didn't like this. This is based off a comic, and in the book, Zach Jordan aged up the comic character to create more of like a dramatic, high stakes situation. And I liked the comic because it was cute, and the book got rid of all that cuteness. So yeah, I DNF this. Next up, I've got Sleeping Giants by Sylvain Neuvel. Sleeping Giants by Sylvain Neuvel. This is a new series that I started. Shouldn't be starting new series, but this is a new series that I started, and I gave this 4 stars. It was very good. I love Sylvain Neuvel's writing, and there's a likelihood that I will give one of the books in this series 5 stars. It just wasn't this one, but it was good. I enjoyed it. Next on my list is Artemis by Andy Weir. Artemis by Andy Weir. My first experience with Andy Weir was Project Hail Mary, which I didn't know what to expect, and I ended up giving it 5 stars. And then I'd seen the movie The Martian, but I've never read the book. So Artemis follows a female character, and I was like, oh, this is perfect. I gave it 4 stars. It was good, but not as good as Project Hail Mary. I think Andy Weir needs more space. So longer books are probably better from him. And this one, again, while it was good, it just wasn't like that full 5-star experience. Next up, Dead Silence by S.A. Barnes. Next up was Dead Silence by S.A. Barnes, and technically I gave this book 4 stars, but the more I think about it, this probably was a 5-star read. This is one of the first books I read this year in January, and I still think about it. And I want to consume so much more horror like this. This is like a haunted spaceship type of horror. Just the feeling of fear. So I'm gonna go ahead and say 5 stars, that yes, I did predict this right, but technically I gave it 4 stars. Next up, The Twisted Ones by T. Kingfisher. Next up was The Twisted Ones by T. Kingfisher. I discovered T. Kingfisher at the end of 2022 and just instantly wanted to read all of her books. So I was very excited. I had still yet to give her 5 stars, but pretty much all of her books are 4 stars. And this one's no exception. Eventually, I am going to find a 5-star T. Kingfisher, but The Twisted Ones was not it. But it's still good. If you want creepy forest horror. Speaking of horror, The Haunting of Maddie Clare by Simone St. James. Next up was The Haunting of Maddie Clare by Simone St. James. This one I think was a republication of one of her older novels, and it's historical horror instead of the modern ghost horror that I'm used to seeing from her. So I still enjoyed it. It's still a 4 star, but it does not compare to The Sundown Motel, which is my favorite Simone St. James so far. So another 4 stars. And that's it. Those were my 5-star predictions. As you could probably tell from that video, I'm fairly good at predicting books that I'm going to like, but I'm not great at like predicting the full 5 stars, at least within the realm of how I create this video. 1 DNF, the rest 4 stars technically. Mostly I enjoyed all those books, but nothing just stood out as oh my god, this book was amazing. Again, I don't give a whole hell of a lot of 5 stars. I think I had 12 5 stars this year out of 200 books. So I'm not a huge 5-star giver. But if you would like to come back tomorrow and see which books that I'm predicting I'm going to give 5 stars in 2024, I will see you then. Bye.